What is up, people? Welcome back to another episode of FTB Beyond. I hope everybody's doing alright. I'm doing pretty good. And today, well, we're going to continue a little bit into EE. By the way, some people told me that I can plug it from the back, it just needs to be powered. I will look a little bit into all of this later on, probably between episodes or something. Oops, I did not want to do that. So yeah, the thing that we're going to do pretty much is continue to work on improving the system. So that means being able to craft, being able to do things with it, you know, that kind of stuff. Also, I was thinking about what kind of storage I could put here. And to be honest, the most advantageous would be just drawers. Simply because you can only need to connect the controller and bam, that's it, done. That's all you need to connect. So I think I might just go for drawers on the corners. Probably not the one on the outside, this one here. And there's going to be trims on the side. And what's even cooler is that I can change the sides. Because there's a table if you go into drawers. There's the table that's allowing you to do pretty much whatever you want with it. So this is going, I think, to be the way that I want to do this. And so we're going to have the four corners. These are probably going to go and going to be replaced by I don't know what. But for the moment they can stay there. Oh, also, I did say in the last episode that this thing was going to be filled by the next episode. It is. It is. It's filled up. Some people do want me to make a root farm for Ender Dragon. It will come. Don't worry. I just want to get things a little bit more started here. So what we're going to go for is applied energistic, of course. Energistics. And we are going to need probably to make a little bit more controllers. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay. So what we will do with these is go probably something like so. So around the teleport pad, and this thing can go, this thing can go, this thing can go, and this is gonna go there. And same thing will happen here. The only problem is that I can't connect it. I'm missing a little beautiful machine. Okay, for the moment we're simply going to do this and place a cable here. And this doesn't need to be connected here. Bam, let's go at the top. What we're gonna do is we need to take this to that, put it with sand or the other types of sand, doesn't matter. Let's get as many as we can. We're gonna put that in here. It should be really quick. I don't have a filter for that one, so I will have to go down below. That is for sure. Okay, so it's already done. Let's do this. Let's take that here and extract. We're gonna say you extract those. Perfect. Alright. So let's replace this thing. I could have just went down, but oh, this is gonna be useful eventually. Well, pretty soon actually. Okay, so let's do this. And we're gonna want a couple, what do we need now? We need to get skystone and smelt it. I don't have a smelter here, so let's go to spawn. Oh wow, 3 slash! What happened there? I haven't been in the game since the last time I recorded, guys, by the way. It's not that I didn't want, it's just that I was busy with life and other things. Also, you probably saw that I'm playing a new game called Prey, which is amazing. I just find it really amazing. I love the type of game that it is. It's like a type of Half-Life type of game. Mixed with Truman Show, mixed with not necessarily Stellaris, but, you know, space and stuff like that. It's pretty cool. But yeah, so this thing needs to go. Let's go back to home. home hole. I think I'm going to change the home for one letter, just so it's take less time to type. Just because I'm a little bit lazy. Alright, now we can remove that one, place that one there. Perfect. And bam, let's go back to the top. Alright, so we've got a little bit of controllers. It's not really related to what we're actually going to do today, but it's close. Okay, so we first will need some cables. No, you're going to use the other one. 64, 64. Maybe that's enough. We're going to need to go for dense cables. That would be 128. There we go. And some dense cable like so. And bam. 32. Alright, so what we'll do is we're gonna go up. So these glass here, they were not there to stay. They were just here for looks at the moment. But what we're gonna do is going to come here at the top, and it's even going to go probably at the top, depending on how many channels I have left when we're there. Okay. What's next? We're gonna need a couple of molecular assembler, which means we're going to need some of that, which means I need to get some of the other ones. This thing here. So Certus quartz, nether quartz, and redstone dust. So bam, bam, bam. Oh, it's charged Certus quartz. Bam, 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 bam. And I think you can put all that in here. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. And again, because I'm lazy, we're just gonna go here and add this thing to the list of items that can come out. So that should do it. Bam. This thing should starting to exit. Perfect. We'll place some of that in there. I need some to go back to spawn and go in the hole so that we can break them down into dust. By that time I should have these. Yes, I do. So that will allow me to do another 16. I'm gonna wait for these to finish and I'll bring you guys back after. Alright guys, so we're back here at the base and I've already crafted 64 formation core, which leaves us to be trying to freaking find the same thing again. I can never find what I'm looking for. There we go, let's do another 64 and that should allow us to make a couple of these. Bam, we need some crafting benches. Bam, 14. That should be correct. Okay, and let's go up. So what we're gonna do, the first thing we will do is, of course, we need some ground. And we will put this one here, this one there, this one here, and this one there. So this will allow us to, you know, build our things correctly. And you might be thinking like, but how do you put the recipe in? Yeah, because you say a lot. So the trick is to use you know, an interface. An interface. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, there you go, 9. That's about what you need. Perfect. Then you place your interface, your interface, your interface, your interface, and then yeah, it kind of sounded like that to me. So this here, this here, this here, this here, and then you put this here, this here, this here, this here, and then you put this, 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 and when you get more of these, then you can place them there. All right, so let's, we were on the other side. Boom, boom, boom. 3, perfect. And you do bam, bam, and a badam. The last one is always badam. The next thing you're going to need is storage again. You remember we did a couple of those storage thing, and well, we're gonna need them to be able to make more crafting. So we're gonna do that one. Bam, 64. Make 2 stacks. Let's do 4K. Bam. Oh, I'm running out of glass? I didn't think I was going to run out of glass. There we go. Alright. There we go. 4K. No, I've already done 4K. Let's do 16. Bam. And then the 64. Bam. But then we're not going to place it with the storage cell. We're going to place it with a crafting unit. Oh, I need more of these. Stop giving me those. Use the small one. Eventually we won't even have to manually craft anything. This thing, I don't have glass anymore. Dang it. Alright, let's do as many as we can. Go 6. I think we need actually 7. So of course we will need some co-processor. So that means like maybe 3 co-processor. That means it's going to be able to do 3 crafting at a time. And this is kind of a test. I do not know how this will pan out. We'll do that there. Remove this. Remove the one at the bottom. Remove the one at the bottom. Remove the one at the bottom. Place those 4. Go back down. Grab... Oh, we already have cable anchors. Let's go back at the top. Place a cable anchor. Cable anchor. Cable anchor, and a cable anchor. Alright. And then we're going to place a cable anchor there. Actually, I only needed 2 of these cables, to be honest. And there's 1 too many cable anchors. 1 here, then we're gonna go this, 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 and that. And then we will go with coprocessor. Let's put these in. Bam. Let's do processor, coprocessor, processor, coprocessor, and processor. So that's going to be a little one. So the thing that I wanted to see is if it was going to come from here or from there. So as I can see, there is 12 interface and 12 over here. And this has 1, so it's using the coordinate of 1. So it is perfect. That also means that now we can use the crafting recipes to do our job. Alright, so let's put those there. We're going to have to make a couple of monitors to add to our little settings here. So the monitors are going to be the interface monitors. I don't have an interface. Ooh. I'm running out of things. Like a glass. So... is this the one that's crumbling? Momentum? Autos? Melt. Why is it always night? Let's go to spawn. My bed, yes. My bed is at spawn. It's not here. Wow, the lag. Sometimes I lag like this. It's not fun. Alright, let me grab like a ton, I mean like a ton of glass, and I'll bring you guys back. Oh yeah, we went from 0 glass to 4,000 glass. What up? Okay, I think it's enough. I'll need a couple of those. Here we go, let's go interface, bam, and bam, 2. And then we will also need a pattern terminal, which means we need terminals. Do I already have terminals? I don't have terminals. I need terminal to make a terminal. It's terminally dangerous. Go. Terminal. 2 terminal. Pattern terminal. Wait. Oh, we need crafting terminal, then a pattern terminal. And I'm out of wood. I really need to do stupid wood farm. I don't like doing wood farm. Does it show? I keep saying you need to make one and I keep pushing it. Every time I do it. Okay, I'm gonna stop repeating everything 2 times. There we go, pattern terminal. Perfecto. So we're gonna place those here, here, there, and there. So they should all be online, and that's not what I wanted to do. This thing should have, I'm trying to see the, oh, I can't see the number of connection. But it should be fine. This thing is not full, so it's 4 connections so far. So I should be able to fully connect it. So what does this thing do? Well, it allows me to make patterns. Patterns will then be useful to craft stuff. So the first pattern you do is a pattern of a pattern. And then you come here and you can see your molecular assemblers and you place your things in there. I don't know why CME drives. Oh, I think it's because I've got an interface straight under. Yes, I do. Right there. So this one, oh yeah, it takes the cables. Okay. Maybe what we'll do is do this and do hide. So that way, bam, it is not visible. Now there's one connected to nothing, but there's nothing I can do with that. But now let's say I do pattern. Well, here I've got craft, so I can do middle click, and now there's this thing here. So what I will do is come here, say pattern, say 1. So it's gonna make 1. I'm gonna do this here, then I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that and make a pattern of that one. And the trick I can give you that I give every time I do this, do not put them on the same one, because they will be crafted on the same molecular assembler, which means that it's gonna take more time. If they're on different molecular assemblers, it's gonna take less time, your crafting is gonna go faster, especially if you get co-processors, they can craft both at the same time. I talk too much. Alright, so let's go pattern again because we'll need, let's go 20, start. So it's gonna see, you can go here, and you can see they start crafting. If we go at the top, you can see that it's using some of those to craft the things that we need. It's already done. Alright, so patterns. We've got them, so we can put that there. Perfect! So there's a couple of things that like you want to do that you clearly don't want to manually do, and it's stuff like this. So you will take one of these, or stuff like this. Then you'll get one. Then you'll do this. Wait, what? Oh, it's I need glass. This one, make 100. Thank you. Now could you do it again? There it is. Perfect. So this one then we'll do the 16K, and then the 16K will do the 64K. And again, like I said, don't put them on the same one. So there we go. They are on different ones, and this will allow us to do storage and go to the 64 and say craft 10. Of course I'm gonna need some more of these, but it's gonna bring us to the next bit. So you remember here we installed some of those chests. Well, we'll set up more, but hidden under. Okay, let's just do one thing. Elevators. Elevators. Need to make this one. There we go. And bam, 8 more elevators. So let's go. There it is. Finally. Finally. Alright. So we're gonna need an interface. Bam. You mainly want to do this one, like interface like this. And then in here, what you're going to do is click this thing here to do a processing pattern. So we're going to say that this thing here, well, actually, I just want one. One of this will give you, could you give me the amount? This thing, one of this. And then again, you're going to take a pattern. I think two sides means you gotta have patterns on both sides. And there we go. So this one is going to give us this. So with the cables that I have, what I'm going to do at the moment is change this here to a dense cable all the way up to about here. And this one's going to go dense cable. That means it's going to be able to take 32 channel instead of 8. We're going to break that thing here. Place the interface. Place the pattern inside of here. And then we're going to connect this to the side. And it should now count as 1. So there's one channel over here. Perfect. So what this allows me to do now is we will also have to wait one more recipe. This recipe, we will add it straight here. And now if I do storage again, and I do this, 10, bam, I can craft it. So if I do start, and I go at the top, well, let's look here first. You can see it's filling up everything. That's what's cool. I don't know why it's not like stacking more than, 2 at a time, but it's cool because it's making it work. And in here, you can see it's also crafting, and it can craft more than 1 at a time because there is 3 coprocessor. These are being crafted. Yep. These are being crafted here too. So what happens is the pattern is going to use 2 molecular assembler. Of course, if like, let's say this pattern here, I want to do it at the same time, it's only going to use the one at the top. And this one's only going to be the one here. So it kind of backfire on the fact that like they both use the same at some point, but it doesn't really matter. It's still going to be good. So let's see storage. I've got 6 made already. So it is pretty efficient when you look at this. And that means that I will be able to make more crafting on this side. But let's get going on the next bit. This one is easy, but I just connected it directly. But I don't want to do this for the one in the back. I want to use the chest because the chests are pretty much done for this. They're made for that. So even this one here, eventually I will remove it and simply point it towards the chest. Because the chest will send the items here and send it in. And then it's going to go out and into the system directly. So I won't need to do this. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to do it here on the side. So we'll take this. We'll go all the way here. By the way, this is like just for cable areas and the stuff that like are not really visible. And this is what is going to come here. Okay. We're going to go down, say like this. Bam. And then we can go like so. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. We're going to need a couple of interface. That's also a good thing to put into crafting. So interface like this. These are also really useful. Interface. Give me the other one. The one that I can never find. And in here we will go, as you can see, I'm starting to lose some space. It's okay, I'm going to put them in the same place as these because they are not 100% related. What is that thing? Let me interface. Why is it not showing properly? Okay, now it's showing correctly. I'm going to place that in here. Perfect. So interface, I already had some, but let's craft 6 more. Start. Should be pretty quick. What we're going to do, we're also going to change them into this. Place them already here. bam, 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 bam. They're going to be appearing in here, but they're going to be nothing because currently they are not connected to anything. If we go in their chests now, that could be a good recipe to do. Let's go with 3. Alright, so the colors, if I remember, it's purple at the end, so it's red, blue, and gray. So let's do red, blue, and gray. A red, lapis, and a gray, which is in this one. There we go. That should give us, oh yes, the purple. Of course we need purple. There we go, perfect. Nope, yes. Okay, purple at the end. Red, gray, and blue. And then of course the diamond to make it private. To the people that don't know, the diamond is to make it private. It's because if I leave it like this, if somebody else on the server uses the same color, we will both use the same chest in general. If I put a diamond, I am the only one who can use that chest. So they can still use the color, it's just going to be set on a frequency that is private. So that means that it's going to look for private frequency of purple and blue, which means it's going to look for Kraken, purple, and blue. Yeah. Okay, so let's do these. Bam, bam, bam. One thing that you can do that I think I'm going to do, it is anvil. Just because it is easier for you after, let's just put the anvil there. You can grab those and change their name to something. So let's say in here you can see Ender Chest, and we'll do no, let's go ME Charger. Chargers. There we go. Let's name the next one ME accelerators. I don't know how you write accelerators. Let's hope it's like that. There's only one accelerator. There we go. And the last one is going to be ME Smasher, because I don't remember the name. Smashers. There's more than one. There we go. So if we go at the bottom now and I place my cable, I can then put those in here. So now you've got this one that is called ME Smasher. So I just need to make sure this is the accelerator. So it is the red one. So charger, accelerators goes here. We then go look in the back. Can't see. So blue is chargers, and the last one will be the other one. Okay. So this one here, and that one there. There you go. They open at the same time. And it will also give you here your category named because they are separate. So that is pretty cool. So now what I can do is grab this one. Okay, we got it. And place that one in the accelerator section. And now let's say I ask for, we'll put those in there. I asked for some, wow, what's the name? Certus. Oops, why? Certus. I asked for this, let's say 100. Start. It is going to go place it into the chest, and then the chest is going to place them into the machine, and then the machine going to do its job and then send it to the chest that is going to go back in the system. It doesn't matter where you re-input your items, it just matters that it goes back into the system to make sure that your crafting recipe finishes. If it doesn't finishes, it's going to stick the crafting thing that you have at the top, the processors, and you won't be able to use it until like the recipe's done doing. So that's pretty much the main thing about crafting recipes in AE. Huh? I gave you a class at the same time of doing it, guys. So what do you think about this? Do you like this idea of giving you a class at the same time as I do my thing? This is pretty much something that I do. I don't see a lot of people doing that. I like separating my things with ender chests. Most people just connect it directly. I like ender chests. They separate things. They allow you to transport things for a long distance. Like, let's say I wanted to automate something at my base at spawn. Well, I don't need to build a wireless system to connect from here to over there. I just need an ender chest. Connect it over there, and it's going to do the job, then send back to the ender chest that connected to my system here. And AE has been used. It's just using ender chest instead. It gets a little bit complicated when you need to play with sides and stuff like that, but then again, it's complicated with everything, so when you need to play with sides. So I do hope you enjoyed the episode of Auto Crafting. If you did, don't forget to leave a like. If you loved it, don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you next time, guys. Bye bye.